It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube. It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. Hey, look, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. We back. We got the mid-skin fade today. Mid-ball fade, mid-skin fade. Kind of did it like a drop fade a little bit, but because of the length of the fade, you know, between the guideline and the top where I want to go, it's a long fade. So I gave myself room to blend. Now, a lot of times when you're doing a drop fade, you drop it right here where I have it at, below the nape area. So, but this is not a drop fade. It can be like a mid-drop fade. I don't know. Different people call it different things. Where they at, me, I just call it a ball fade. You know, out here in Texas, that's what we call it, ball fade. You know, so the only difference out here is we'll say high ball fade, and we know to bring the fade extra high, right? But anyway, so when you make your first guideline, after you do that, you want to make sure that you clean up underneath it really well. And I use my Babyless skeletons right here to clean them up. Because, you know, I like it because I have them set where they're not too short, because his skin, it'll turn red and get irritated really easy. So you have to use something that's not going to irritate him. So you don't want that to happen. So you need to use a good trimmer. Be mindful of the person that what tool you're using on each person, because everybody doesn't react the same, right? So on top right here, I'm using the 1.5 guard, and I'm just going with the grain. And now I'm doing it to the back also. So we clean them up, make sure everything is laying down and even. Now I use the magic clip with no guard on it to make my next guideline. See that? And we just want to go open to close. Remember that, open to close. And if you also pay attention to it, I use the comb the whole way through, right? And as I'm fading, I'm combing down. You see that? You gotta comb down. And now I have the half guard on it to clean up that other line that I just made, because it's really just about make a line, take a line away, make a line, take a line away. It sounds easy, you know, it's that simple, but you know, the fading comes in. After you do the half guard, you come back with the 1 guard. You see that? Got the 1 guard, we make the next guideline to take out the guideline of the half, right? So look, and we doing open to close, remember that. And it's a steady flow, it's a steady rhythm. You know, you get your strokes in and your movement, and you're going against the grain of the hair. Right here I got the 1.5, so I'm doing the same thing, but I'm also kind of like flickering out. Don't look at it like I'm not, because I am. It's going in a motion that I always flick up towards the end of where I want to be. So you see the fade is coming in, it's still bulky at the top. So now we got the 2 guard. So now did the 2 guard, and that's gonna remove that bulk, and it's gonna lay down exactly how we want it to lay down. So just remember, all of these steps are in order. You're gonna go with no guard, open to close, and then you're gonna go with a half guard, open to close, then you're gonna do a 1 guard, open to close, then a 1.5, open to close, then a 2. You know, the hard part is just diligently working the bulk out and making the blend shine through. That's what you want to do. You want to make the blend shine through, right? And it's gonna take you a while. See the comb action? You see how I'm using that comb, and I'm just combing it down every time, because I want to knock off the excess hair that's there. You have to be able to see the fade, right? You got to make sure the fade is popping. See it? Fade looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, after you go up to the 2 guard, now you can come back and use those same guards, all the same guards that you use, and you can come back and do cleanup work, because that's what I'm doing right here. I'm doing the cleanup work. This is also another part of the process that's, you know, that takes a while, but you know, this is where you get the results that you want to see. You see that? I'm stretching the skin also, because I wanted that first guideline that I made is still kind of there, so I want to work it out. So I want to pull to stretch the skin so I can see exactly what it's doing, and it's going to also help me to remove anything that I see that I don't like. You see, I'm using my thumb to just pull his skin. You see it, and the fade is coming out awesome. We looking good right now. You know what I mean? Looking good right now. So this is like the mid fade, right? And so on the other side, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm not gonna talk through it. I'll let you see it. It's gonna speed it up a little bit. Now, also, if you wanted to taper in the beard, I'm not gonna show you a video about this beard. I just did a video. I'll leave it here, link to it if you want to see it. But you fade the tips of it out. You take the bulk off just like you would do on the side. So, and you just trim it however they like it. He has a really long beard. I know you probably can't see it because of the video, but he has a super long beard. But so you just fade that out the same way that you would do the haircut. You probably not making guidelines, but you just fading it out. You see that? So that goes into the fade, boom, and that's what you got. Now on this side, just pay attention, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the other side. And after that's over, we're gonna work on the front. You see its edge up. We're not on this video. We're not gonna make a super crispy line. We're just gonna try to give them a natural edge up that's sort of straight. You know, so you start from the middle just like you do any edge up. So, you know, if you see he's standing right here, but he doesn't like to use enhancement, so we're just gonna keep it very basic. We're not gonna try to make it super sharp. We just want to make a decent line, you know, to where it looks like he had a haircut, you know what I mean? So that's the thing you want to focus on, and not to push the corners back far, because that's where the thin areas are in the corners, right? The front is a little off, but we can work with that. So, you know, be careful. So with the corner thing, you have to take your time and really pay attention to what you're doing. You don't have to come up on it to make a line. Now here on the sides, it's a little fuller where I can make a line to make it really sharp. You can do that here, but like I said, in the corners, that's something that you might not want to do. So just take your time with it and, you know, work it. You know, like I said, right here, we're not trying to make it super short. We're just trying to make it look like he got a line up. Over here is a little different. So, you know, you don't want to push it back, and sometimes you're not going to make a short line. You see this line that I'm making? It gradually, it'll fill in if you just let it, you know. You can use enhancements to fill that in, but if they don't want it, this is something that you have to do. So sometimes you have to learn how to, you know, do edge ups, line ups, whatever you call it, without making it super short. A super sharp line doesn't always make a good haircut. Sometimes a good haircut is not pushing the line back. It's just getting the fade right, you know. Basic things that they just want. You know, some people don't want their hairline compromised. So, you know, I always keep that in mind. You know, don't worry about that, especially if a customer's not worried about it. That it'll take you a long way. Every customer is not the same. Every customer doesn't want to see the stuff they see on TV with the guy. You can see all the black and all that stuff from your favorite sports person or comedian or whoever it is. You know, you just want to, you know, they just want a nice haircut, and that's it, basic haircut. Especially if they're working in a professional environment, sometimes they don't want that. So anyway, this is the cut. That's how you do the mid skin fade, mid skin drop fade, whatever you call it, the ball fade. That's how you do it. So I just wanted to walk y'all through those steps, tell y'all a few things, drop a few jewels on you. But until then, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease.